So here we have the Audi A3 on a 64 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 3-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further. So we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and the coolant temperature gauge. We have the fuel gauge and speedometer on the right-hand side. And then in the centre, the main trip computer, which includes the total miles of this car. They are 86,638. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have stereo controls, as you can see just here, phone controls as well. And this button will change the information that's displayed in that central section. And you can see you have various menus available to you. Over in the centre, we have the main screen for the car. So up on here is where you will control your radio, for example. And as you can see, this car's got DAB, FM and AM radio. All of the movement I'm making on the screen is all being done using these buttons and this dial just here. So the dial will rotate to select any various options. You can push the dial down to enter certain menus. These 4 buttons relate to the 4 corners of the screen. So for example, from the main menu, you can use the dial to highlight media. Push that dial down. You can see now in the top right hand corner it says source. If we push the button that relates to that section of the screen, you'll see the different ways you can listen to your own music. So Bluetooth audio, Audi's multimedia interface with a CD player and SD memory card input as well. So loads of ways to listen to your music in this car. And you can pair your telephone under the telephone heading just there. Just below that, if you wish to, you can push this button and the screen will close down. You can push it again and it will open back up. We have stop and start in this car, meaning that it's designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That system is turned off when that light shows. We have our hazard warning lights, traction control, and drive select, so you can change the driving setup of the car. We have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed and determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control. You can hear it doing it of the fan speed for you. You can override that whenever you wish to and put it back in your own settings here. We have a cigarette lighter, which you can also use as a 12-volt charging socket, 2 cup holders, and then a 6-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Mach 1 Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.